Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to you all. Welcome to the Happy Home School online class. First of all, we will talk about effects of the Mongol invasion, Timur's invasion, and its effects on the subcontinent. Let's move on. Let's begin the session by going over the objectives. In this class, you will be able to explore Timur's invasion and its effects on the subcontinent. Battle of Kili, 1299. The Battle of Kili was fought in 1299 between the Mongols of the Chagatai Khanate and the Delhi Sultanate. This battle tells us about Mongols' desire to capture one of the world's richest continent. The struggle to end Delhi Sultanate started way before by the forefathers of Timur. In 1299, the Battle of Kili ended a Mongol siege of Delhi and was the second of four major battles that later reduced the Mongols' threat to the Delhi Sultanate. Let's have a quick recap about the causes of Timur's invasion. As we discussed earlier, that Timur invaded Central Asia to get power as well as to grab India's wealth. He was so determined to become a king of Samarkand, which he claimed as his right because of his ancestor Genghis Khan. He was so ambitious like his grandfather Genghis Khan, who also had a covetous eye on the riches of the subcontinent. Let's have a look at the siege of the Delhi Sultanate. Timur took the advantage of the weaker ruling system of Delhi Sultanate and attacked to take the control of Delhi. Delhi was completely ruined after this attack. His relentless army raced towards Delhi. As a result, 1 lakh Hindus were killed. The Muslims were driven off as slaves. The few people alive and many of them were died due to hunger and starvation. Timur wrote that he attacked India for 2 reasons. First, to get the reward in paradise, and secondly, he wanted to be the richest by plundering in Delhi. The Mongols led by Kutlug Khwaja and the Delhi Sultanate was led by Alauddin Khilji at that time. Let's move on. Now, let's see the effects of Timur's invasion on the subcontinent. Timur had a deep love for art and architecture. So he used to send the skilled artisans and craftsmen to Samarkand to design and construct the building in Central Asia. As you know, students, that the subcontinent was affected economically when Timur carried enormous wealth of India to the Central Asia. Destruction of the standing crops and breaking out the diseases and famine were affected it negatively. As far as political effects are concerned, Tughlaq dynasty became weaker and Delhi Sultanate was disintegrated and Indian army lost their power and strength that opened the door for Timur to invade. There were some religious impact as well when the hatred rose between Hindus and Muslims after the massive destruction of Hindu temples. People were so terrified of Timur that the Indian women started dreading their children by mentioning Timur's name. The rate of child marriages were increased to keep the children away from Muslims. Due to massive destruction, many Hindu families were left without male members. Now, let's have a look at effects on the trade of the subcontinent. Mongols cut off the trade routes that connects the Asia to Europe through Mediterranean Sea to refrain the Europeans' influence in Asia. That made Europeans to explore new sea routes for trading. Therefore, India could not get the benefit of the new discoveries. On one hand, India was busy in recovering the destruction caused by Tamur, whereas the world, on the other hand, was experiencing a new age of exploration. Tamur's invasion had literally pushed India. Now, let's see from Mongols to the Mughals. At last, the northern India was taken over by Mongols, though these were very different from the earlier invaders and were called the Mughals. Mughal is the Persian word for Mongol, who started ruling from the early 16th century to the mid-18th century. The dynasty was founded by Chagatai Turkic Prince Babur in 1526 to 1530. He was the descendant of Tamur. The Mughal dynasty was notable for more than 2 centuries of effective rule over much of India, for the abilities of its ruler through 7 generations maintain a record of unusual talent, and for its administrative organization. Thank you so much, children. That's all from my side. Now you have to do the quiz uploaded in Google Classroom. Thank you so much and wish you good luck.